Peace to the gods and the goddesses of planet Ka. The rise is now, family. Ashe, how y'all been? How y'all doing, man? I hope everybody blessed. I hope everybody been taking care of themselves. We in the Aquarius age, cosmic family. The rise is now. You know, I just wanted to do a little brief check-in, man. I haven't updated no videos for some time. You know, I just been doing my shadow work. You know, I'm in my fight. You know, it's a fight. We all in our spiritual fight. It's Mortal Kombat. We all fighting. Excuse me. We all got our spirits and souls that we must combat. You know, so I've been in my fight, y'all. I've been in my journey for real. You know, I had some experiences that, you know, that I had to regroup from. You know, that I had to take time out from. You know, life could be a puzzle, man. Sometimes you just gotta be able to learn how to connect the dots. Be able to analyze your situation. You know, whatever situation that may be, whatever situation you feel like that you're playing tug of war with, you know, the best option is for you to just let it go. You know, it's not worth, you know, going through the challenges and the ups and downs. You know, but you still learn your course. You still go through what you have to go through in order to learn a spiritual lesson, in order for you to evolve. So go through what you go through. You know, fight these principalities, because that's all it is. We got to learn how to fight these spiritual principalities we being attacked by, via relationships, you know, via you know, the court systems, you know, fighting the law, you know, fighting for our freedom and our right as spiritual sovereign beings on our planet. You know, there's a lot of fights that we up against that hinders us. You know, whether you fighting politically, you know, whether you fighting, you know, for justice, you know, whether you fighting for the right to just be able to voice your own opinion. You know, there's different fights that we go through. But I really just wanted to tap in, man. Like I said, we're in the Aquarius age right now. So this is the age of information, family. So if it's not about information, growth and development, build and develop, if it ain't about ascension right now, you gotta let it go. And this is one of the fights that I'm in right now. In a relationship, being in a relationship, you know, just being able to identify, you know, the problem, being able to tell myself that I'm worth more than the situation that's at hand. You know, you can't teach people how to respect you. You can't teach people on how to respect themselves. You know, that's something that's already in you spiritually. And if it's not in you, then it's a disconnection from self and the spirit, from self and the ancestors, from self and the Most High. Don't trust nobody right now, y'all. Don't trust your girlfriend. Don't trust your kids. Don't trust your parents. Don't trust your brothers, sisters, siblings. Don't trust your friends. Don't trust your ex. Don't trust anything. Don't trust social media. Don't trust TikTok. Don't trust anything right now. Like, it's all about knowing. Like, it's less about trusting and it's more about knowing and doing the gratitude of coming in to that information of consciousness, you know. And it's a frequency war. See, what's happening in 2000, since 2019 was the shift, okay? 2021 was the shift. Excuse me, 2021 in reverse is 2012. So 2021 is really the shift of consciousness that we came into the Aquarius age. Okay, 2021. So ever since 2021, you know, The planet has been split, has been going through a spiritual split, a transfer of consciousness, right? So what that means is that everybody is being forced to reveal their true nature of their purpose, of their soul contract, of what they are, who they truly are, and who they working for, and what energies they working for. You are either working with the Most High, which, aka the Divine Council of Nine, and shout out to my Grandmaster Teacher of the Eighth Universe, Divine Insight. You know, my Grandmaster would say the Council of the Luminous Council of Nine. These are divine feminine energies. This is the true collective consciousness. The true Most High is a council of luminous beings, right? These are the ancestors. These is the people that came before us. These is our higher selves. These is our true selves that never descended down, that never took shape form, right? So you either with the Most High, divine righteousness, you know, divine love, unity, you know, prosperity, peace, love between all, within all, right? You either with divine love, you either with rising in frequency, or you with the fall, which represents our brother Zeus, Satan, Yaku, Prometheus, Enki, Enlil, you know, Odin, Jesus, Prometheus. Our brother got a lot of names after we kicked him out of, you know, out of this realm of Atlantis, which they call Satan being cast out of heaven. But they never told y'all the spiritual, cosmic, divine truth behind that. So, everybody just stay focused, man. Like, you know, my own family, I seen the truth behind my own family destruction. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been split from my own family because in true higher perspective, you know, like, these wasn't my true spiritual family in the beginning. My own brother shot at me. My own brother discharged a firearm. I ain't gonna say he shot at me. You know, I ain't incriminating nobody. You know, but my own brother discharged the gun against me. You know, my father participated because my father got his own personal feelings about who I'm involved with, who I'm talking to, what lady I'm talking to. So it's like, you know, it's a tough situation, bro, when you can't communicate and sit down with your loved ones when it comes to disagreements. You get what I'm saying? Be careful out there, y'all. Like, you know, it's deep right now. You know, Satan collecting his minions right now, because as we continue to move forward in frequency, as we continue to rise up in consciousness, the Kundalini energy is rising, right? And it has to go through the chakras, because the planet is alive. The planet is a deity, is an entity. The planet itself is a deity in its divine feminine energy. That's why we reference the planet to Mother Nature, because it represents a divine feminine energy. Okay? We gave the power to the planet to be fertilized, so it pushes out abundance of fruits and vegetables and seasons and different herbs. Okay, so this is how we design, you know, this our realm, our planet. Okay, so there's a lot going on the planet right now. I just want to go over a few things, right? That was just the introduction, you know, just opening up, just giving y'all, you know, behind the scenes, a little bit behind my life, my personal life, what's been going on with me. You know, I'm going through a spiritual retrograde right now. You know, for me, it's been ever since 2019, as I've been coming into this enlightenment of remembering, of letting the ancestors work through this avatar for me to rise your frequency, to fully come into my true divine purpose and my soul contract of me descending down here, being one of the original 23 scientists that was created by the ancestors, by the divine feminine energy. So I'm not from this realm. I'm not from this planet. This is the reason why I always had an issue with the energy around this reality, because it's not natural. So the whole thing is that my purpose is for me to reset the frequency and raise the frequency of the planet, as well as my fellow gods and goddesses, which is the Black and the Latino man and woman walking around today. We are gods and goddesses. We are here to remember and stimulate the planet herself, and stimulate the minds of the high frequency of the righteousness. Okay, so let's just hit a couple points, right? Okay, now I just heard that TikTok, right, is actually, I heard that TikTok has a store where you can order food from, right? Now, I'm not even gonna dive too deep. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, just that alone is a no-no, you know? Like, ordering food off of TikTok, listen, I recommend everybody right now, do not order no food off of no goddamn TikTok. If that's the case, you might as well, you might as well go do a blind date, goddamn it. If you that sporadic and that goddamn spontaneous to receive, go do blind datings, goddamn it. Go online and do dating. This shit must be for you. The program must be for you. If y'all believe that y'all can order food from TikTok and they got your true intent, and they ain't selling y'all no clones and no, listen, then the program is for you. But for the gods and goddesses, for the spirits, for the souls that can see through that, we already know TikTok is being controlled by, entities that's working against us, energies that's working against us. TikTok don't got our best interests at hand, not at all, not at whatsoever. It's bad enough you can't even go to your local market to find some decent fruit, some decent clone fruit, because they clone the fruit. For people that still eat meat, I still dib and dab in meat here and there once in a while. But I still I still understand the truth that I control the input and the output of my frequency, of my experience. So even if you still do eat meat and stuff, because at the end of the day, nobody can judge you, right? Because pick your poison. We all pick our poison. We all invest into self of our own destruction. So don't let nobody say that you wrong for doing anything. It's all about your intentions. Do you understand that this meat is just an experience? Do you understand that this fruit is an experience to elevate you? Electricity, electrical wise. Do you understand that meat is act as something that'll clog you up inside, but you understand that you can flush that out. You can release that through your waste. Once you understand that these is just experiences. You want to experience the food? Cool. You understand that the meat and stuff is not healthy for you, because we gods and goddesses, Black, Latino, man, woman, we are not carnivores. We are not human beings. We don't have animal DNA. The animals was grafted from us. They share our DNA. We don't share their DNA. They share our DEA or RNA. DEA represents, the acronym for DEA represents deoxyribonucleic etheric acid. Okay? Human beings have DNA. Okay? That's why human beings have blue veins and we have green veins, representing gamma radiation. Okay? So we just wanted to crush that. We ain't even got to get too deep. That's self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory. Like, they is trying to further lower our frequencies and keep us into this program, into this matrix, into this light code lockdown, so that they can harvest off your soul and spirit. Remember, Satan collecting souls and spirits right now because we going into the World War III, the third war, right? Which really is a spiritual war. It's a silent war. That's why they've been defeating us, but all is revealing itself now, right? Because we coming back into our sources of celestial energies again. You know, our portals within our genetics, our cells, our chromosomes is activating. Our chakras, we are healing our chakras. We reversing our frequencies. We activating. The Kundalini energy is rising. So like I was saying, before the Kundalini energy rises completely, as a collective, it has to go rise above the chakras. And like I said, the Kundalini energy is a serpent, is an energy, is a blue flame, is a frequency that exists within the Black and the Latino people and exists into the planet as well, right? So as our Kundalini energy goes up, it has to rise up through our chakra system in order for it to go through the crown chakra and for us to fully break and crack through this plane. That's when it's all over. That's when we fully remember who we are again. That's when we fully activate. That's when the spirit and the soul and our true self manifests upon this density. We're gonna start vibrating blue, green, red again. We're gonna start going back up to 50, 60 feet tall, up to 100 again. We in the process, right? So the Kundalini energy gotta rise through the chakras. It gotta rise through the root chakra. I'm sitting down right now, so it gotta rise through the root chakra, sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra. That's why they don't want us doing this right here, right now. They don't want us circulating through this throat chakra because it's powerful. It's a high frequency. It represents a high frequency. That's why you speak from the heart. You allow the heart, you allow the truth to flow through your throat chakra, because the throat chakra, your throat chakra is the portal that actually opens up and allow your thoughts and your intuition to manifest upon this realm. Your throat chakra is accountable and is responsible for manifesting and creating through your words upon this realm of reality. Right? That's why the words is powerful, because the words is spells, is spell casting. And the whole reality is a magnetic realm, is a magnetic electrical realm. You have a magnetic electrical aura which attracts the reality that which you speak upon, that you walk around in. So when you speak, you pull into you. That's the science of creating from the gods and goddesses. This is how we move, right? So it's just a lot going on. So, you know, we talked about the TikTok. You know, you don't want to invest into that as far as, you know, with the food and all that, because this is all programs and stuff like that. So we just got to watch out for the programs. So we should already know that when they talk about order food from TikTok, you already know that's a dub. They just trying to chip you. They trying to make you an Autobot, an Autobot, whatever you want to call it, and make you a part of it and trap you into this program so that Satan and his fallen angels could use your vessel as a fucking shield, as a goddamn a tool, as a weapon to go against us, to fight against the gods and goddesses when it all break upon this realm, right? So, because the spiritual realm is merging with the physical realm. That's why we rise in the frequency. You starting to see all these mythological things, these creatures that they talk about in Greek mythology. You starting to see everything in the movies is real. You're going to start seeing way much more, Cosmic Family. The rise is now. We are that we are, for real, for real. I am that I am. You get me? And I understand the reason why Satan used my family to attack me, because I'm one of the original 23 scientists. I'm one of the ancestors. Look how passionate I am about freeing my people mentally, spiritually. I'm here. We are here. Excuse me, we are here. And we everywhere right now. It's over to a new beginning, brother, sisters, right? So I wanted to speak about the TikTok. That was real calmly. I want to give y'all an update on Rashad Jamal. Those that know, know. Those that need to know, know. And those that don't know, need to know. You need to, I want everybody to sign up for the University of Cosmic Intelligence. All right, the UCI. I want everybody that come across this video to go to the website, go to UCI website, go to universitycosmicintelligence.com. And the founder of this cosmic spiritual, school is Rashad Jamal, aka Divine Insight, Grandmaster Teacher of the 8th Universe. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole situation behind the God. They trying to destroy the God. They trying to manipulate the God name and all of this stuff like that so that Satan could come in and move in. It ain't gonna work because the truth shall prevail. You see that sun shining behind, right above us. We are the sun. We are the children of the sun. We are the founders, the creators of the sun. The sun is technology. You hear me? The sun is a chromosome. Shout out to Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight. Everybody go to the University of Cosmic Intelligence. If you want to remember who you are and what you are, if you truly want some high frequency, some true information that'll help you think, that'll help you step outside the normal thinking program of self, go to the University of Cosmic Intelligence. It's not about believing anything. It's about coming across information that's going to help stimulate your soul and spirit that you could rise up and frequency of consciousness for that you can remember